Yeah, I did it because we're all here right in person enjoying a nice event, but our office is still digging out from the yearish shutdown of cases. Maybe you had your hand up, I work with that. Absolutely, we have one in, I think October 24th. There should be a flyer in that bag there. It's at Stillman Rural Falls High School. We do them about once a month, and I think we're looking to do one in Akron in November. So there's actually a sign-up sheet right here. There's a clipboard if you want. Put your name and email down. We send out a couple things on that. We do some alerts to let people know about scams that we've seen kind of pop up, so you can stay ahead of that one. But we also let everybody know about our self-defense hotline.
Yeah, I just wanted to add too. I just wanted to add in too that Brother Head's getting ready to do self defense right after this. Yeah, yeah, he's getting ready to do it here. Live. Anything else? Because anything else? Anybody have anything else for Ellen? You are
Thank
very,
you so much.
very informative. Thank you. Thank you very much.
As far as support, like the family. I know we talked about, domestic violence for offender. Um, that might be something that I might be able to fill the gap with the family peer support.
Yeah, absolutely. So I would say, well, how our office tries to operate is that we are part of people's lives for as the tendency of the case goes. We want to make sure that we can keep them updated on that case. But we really try, I don't want to say be a middle person, but we want to make sure that we can, this is why I love doing this stuff here, is because we want to find out everything that goes on in the community, any kind of service, any kind of support system whatsoever, to make sure that when they're done with their case, they're in good hands.
Right. Like, with my family, I'm the judge. So a lot of times when they talk,
Sure.
I'm just like, hey, don't tell me about the labor, show me the baby. So, okay. So when I go down to Canton, I met with the health department and stuff, and they have other programs like in the community. And like I said, I'm start getting something or wherever they need me, but I listen to them like, okay. That's your support.
Yep.
And it might be long term, and so I like to get to know, look at you guys' programs because
Absolutely.
peer support might be like right up you guys' alley because it could be. That's the thing about peer support; it's a journey. And some people it may take them 4 or 5 years to get right, but at least nobody's dying. They have somebody in their lives. They have somebody that's a peer that's. You weren't here earlier, but I'm ex domestic violence person, and so it's one of those things where it's just like there is help. I gotta surge into it.
Well, it's a I guess it's a good problem to have, for lack of a better phrase, but there are so many wonderful programs in the county, in the city, and we're all pulling in the right direction. But sometimes it's hard to know who is pulling in what direction, right? So there's a lot of times we see people or groups not that far apart, both trying to do the same thing and not aware that each one of them is going on. So we try and be everywhere, during the week, we get anything because we gotta know. And we want to be like, hey, do you know about this group? They're doing the same thing. Boy, if you guys combine,
Wouldn't it be nice if they all got together and say, this is what our area of expertise or concentration is,
yes,
and then we don't overlap.
And that's the thing. I hate to say it. I keep talking about this peer stuff just because there's no jealousy. They always say, hey, it's your journey, and they also share like a lot of your programs. I could get to know over here. There's other programs and what matches up with them in a productive way. Then they're not coming back to see you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
In your situation, in your career, and so far as it's helping people address the mental illness, because there's a lot of mental illness, and that in the
Yes. So I will say that, you know, as terrible as the substance abuse issues we see in opioid epidemic, it's great to see how many resources have been allocated for substance abuse. But I do think that mental health has the largest gap of services. I think that there still needs to be far more. There are wonderful programs doing wonderful things, but there's just not enough. Because you're right, mental health is a large, large part of a lot of our crimes. I will say, Judge Allison Bro,
Yeah.
she is in charge of Hope Court, and that is a court that is just like domestic violence, is there to help people break that cycle of violence and kind of get on the better path. Hope Court is for people who have mental health issues and making sure that they have services and programs. Because while we don't have our own mental health program in our prosecutor's office, and nor does the court, they freely work with the SHARP program, anything through Oriana House that is going to allow anybody with mental health issues to get the consistent health care and support they need to address that. Hope Court, it's a wonderful court.
Yeah, we've been there today.
Yeah, I said Nabi. Yeah, I think
I
she's
met her
amazing.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna conclude.
Yes, thank you. I always try and say, if we start late, it'll probably be like a pilot. I'll make it up in the air.
Yeah, okay, all
Make
right.
it up in the air.
But we do thank you for coming.
No problem.
And you were so informative.
Thank you.
And thank you for bringing the bags. I'm not sure, I forgot what you said was in the bag.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's a lot of better programs in there. There should be a self-defense flyer in there. There'll be a flyer in our Start by Believing campaign. A lot of things in there, and our contact information. So my name's Elliott. What's my last name?
Kolkovich.
Hey, there we go. So if you need anything, just feel free to give the office a call and ask for me.
See, that's me thinking, is that German?
It's Croatian, but it's all it is.
Yeah, but it's
So I was like, if you're not a barber, this could be all those things.
Oh, well. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yes, of course. So
now we have, but this is the part I like, and I wanted to have you before, but it was a time limitation. But I'd like to have Brother Ted please come, and then his assistant will come as well at a due time, I'm sure. Elizabeth Bates. So, thank you, Brother Head. Yes, you are. Oh no, we can't go home.
Hello, everyone. My name is
Hello.
Defense coordinator for Colorado. I've been here since we've been having, I don't know how long.
15 years.
Been that long?
It has been.
Yeah, it's time for me to retire. My last one, I'm retired. But I love to have fun, love to make people smile, but I'm here to take care of some serious business. Normally when I come to this event, I never know what I'm gonna teach, but I listen to people, the speakers, and see where it's going, see what the topic is, and what the flavor of the day is. But today, as I was standing over there listening and letting God talk to me, I'm going to go straight. Usually I do a demonstration, then I go straight to the audience. But today, we're going straight to the audience. I want to ask y'all, give us a situation. We're going to show y'all how to get out of it. But before I can do that, I'm going to bring up my assistant, it's Elizabeth Bates. Normally, I beat up on the guys, but she was here today. And she already looked mean. Please don't let her hurt me, y'all.
We'll all come in her defense.
No, her defense, you want to make sure I don't get hurt. Now, if you would give us a situation, we're going to show you how to get out of it. Because at first I was thinking of trying to think of some stuff for elderly abuse, but the topic has been going all over the place. So we would like for y'all to give us a situation. I'm going to be the attacker first, and then we're going to show you. Then we're going to explain what she did to get out, or what's easy to do. Miss, you asked about self-defense. I'd like to start with you. Give us a situation. Grab your how. Go over this way. So you won't bump into it. And first one, can everybody see it? Okay. She just left out the store and what grab your how? Which by grab her by the neck? Like you taking cuts. Hold on. Give me a second. You'll go next. You'll go next. Go ahead and finish.
Okay.
Remember, this is practice. Don't hurt me.
Somebody grabs you around the neck. They're holding you by your shoulder, your arm. In most cases, they're not grabbing your whole body, so you still have a few things free. My legs are free. I can move those. What you want to do first is you want to turn your head into the shoulder because that gives you space to breathe, so they don't choke you out, which is sometimes. So that's what I'm gonna do first. Then you tell what
Do
you
y'all understand why she said that part? That's very important. Y'all need to understand this. Listen, when a person choke you, they can only choke you with this part of your arm. There's always a breathing part. Wait, slow down. I'm letting them know that I am choking you, so they know it's for real.
joking me.
With that same amount of pressure, she still has room to turn to the elbow. That elbow is a breathing pocket. You can breathe. No matter, my other hand is either here or here on her hip. So turn to the elbow so you can breathe. Now go ahead and finish what you was going to say.
All right, so now that I can breathe, thank you for showing that so vividly. Yes, so now my head is in the pocket, I can breathe. It's a few different things that I can do. As you can see, he's a little taller than me. What you want to do is you want to swing your body out. Give yourself space. My head is in here, so I can breathe. I'm swinging out, so I could brace, put some space between me and him. I could take my elbow, which is a weapon. It's on my body. It's always with me. And I can take that. I could put that in his side to distance myself. I can step on his foot. But one thing that I'm not going to do is yell for help because in most cases, nobody cares. What you want to yell, if you can even scream, is fire because a fire involves everybody. Help only involves you.
Look at him. Y'all didn't know that. Look at that, my ball.
Okay, so grab you by the leg. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm grabbing his arm. I'm stepping out. I'm stepping up his foot. I'm taking now I have his arm. He doesn't have me. I have him. You grab your wrist right here. I'm going to take it, grab under, and I'm going to pull him, put my arm behind his. Okay. So it's a few things. I'm not going to take you down, but it's a few things you can do.
I want to explain to y'all.
No matter the height.
I was almost on the floor. You got to pay attention to the body. Do it again.
Okay.
Come here. Pay attention to me this time.
He's choking me. Turning my head. I'm taking my hand, this hand here. I'm taking it and I'm reaching into his palm like this is his palm. I'm grabbing it. Not just grabbing it and getting off me. I'm grabbing it intentionally. I'm grabbing his hand. What I'm gonna do is I'm stepping on his foot. Stepping up, taking it in his side. He already this right here is a pressure point. Already off balance. I can kick behind his leg and I can take off running. So
and I will be on the floor.
On the ground. It doesn't matter his height. If you're shorter, it actually works better because you're using the equilibrium of gravity against them.
Now, before we go to the next person, well, was that good enough for you? Now, you said you disagreed with her screaming fire.
No, you don't want to hit him in the groin, despite popular belief, because you don't want him to get an adrenaline rush. That's not what you want. You want to knock the wind up. I'm aiming for the chest. I'm aiming for the side. I'm trying to incapacitate, not give him more strength.
Let me help you with that. First and foremost, most people ask, when I'm teaching I'm also a martial arts instructor, a karate teacher. When I'm doing a demonstration, I ask people, especially the ladies, what would you do with this, that, and that? They always say they go for the groin. No. because the adrenaline rush will give them that superhuman strength. Some people may say that crackhead strength. Yeah, if you ever somebody on drugs, they can get some energy. They can get some energy. My point is, that's gonna make them even angrier. They're already thinking about robbing you, raping you, and killing you. So when you hit them there, oh, you tried to, and it's gonna get worse. So you don't want to do that unless you did a couple other things, such as step on their feet. That's going, in martial arts we call it a timmy strike. That's going to weaken them, throw their thought process off, throw their thought off balance. Then you can do what you got to do. Everything she said was correct. You can elbow them with the point of your elbow. Your whole body is your weapon. You don't need anything else. But I can teach you how to use everything in your purse as a weapon. But you are your weapon. Your fingers, your elbows, everything. So I want to back up to the statement you made about not screaming, that it's better to scream, it's not good to scream fire, or it's okay to scream help. Like as she said, a lot of people who are going to hear you, they may look and they'll keep on going. But if you scream fire, people are going to stop to really look and pay attention to see where the fire's at. A lot of people, most of us, will help somebody in the fire situation versus someone who just saying they need help. So she is correct. You want to scream fire.
No. Because in my situation, where I said, help, and I was like real loud. People across the street heard me. When they heard me, they hurt me. They didn't, and I didn't say no fire. I said help. They came.
Okay. I understand that, and I understand it, and that is a blessing. I'm glad you did have people. I'm glad you have people that listen to you and know your voice and recognize your voice.
They didn't recognize them. They were strangers.
Okay, well, it's good that they heard you and came to help. Every situation is not like that. That's